Pickaxe.
Hey, Sal.
Hank, what's going on? We haven't worked a case in years.
I just bought my car at Carvana, and it was so easy. Too easy.
Think something's up?
You tell me. They got thousands of options. Found a great car at a great price. And it got delivered the next day.
It sounds like Carvana just makes it easy to buy your car, Hank.
Yeah, you're right. Case closed.
Buy your car today on
Carvana.
Delivery fees may apply.
You ever listen to an actual play podcast and think, I want to play at that table? No Quest for the Wicked's got you. When a planet mysteriously appears in the Castle solar system, it sparks a chaotic scramble of corporations, scientists, and adventurers. Little do they know, a dark threat hangs over them. And the only two who can stop it are Vlinigan, a father looking for a new start, and Flitwick, a privileged DJ setting out to prove himself to his family. But they have a secret weapon. You, the listener, join the council and vote on important decisions. Create and name NPCs, form factions with other listeners, and even influence the hands of fate themselves. So don't wait. Visit noquestcast.com to claim your seat at our table.
Hey everybody out there, welcome to episode 40 of Frostbourne entitled Loose Ends. Frostbourne is our 6th campaign here on Dungeons and Randomness. I'm Jasper and I play Ruby Pettigrew on the show. Listen, we've been around for over 15 years pumping out campaigns, episodes, and way more on a weekly basis. That's pretty daunting. So why not start small with a short recap of the first 20 episodes of Frostbourne to get going? It's sitting right there in the feed. Just scroll right back and you'll be able to find it. The next recap for episodes 21 through 40 is actually done and dusted, and it's coming out next week. That means you could take a year's worth of our entire Frostbourne story and catch up in just a couple of hours. As always, sharing these recap episodes helps get the DNR name out there and gets on the radars of more amazing listeners like yourself. We use EN Publishing's Level Up Advanced 5th Edition as our gaming system. It takes the foundations of D&D 5e and gives it far more depth around the type of character building and storytelling we love on DNR. You can grab all the Level Up A5e stuff with a discount using code DANDR. Same with GM Assistant, helping your gaming tables keep up with all the specifics in your sessions. It's an invaluable tool that lets you keep your head in the game rather than furiously scribbling down notes and missing all the fun. DANDR gets you a discount as well. All right, enough of that. Last time on Frostbourne, we did it. We got into a fight with Thane Silverfox, noted monster hunter / serial killer. Some terrible rolls and some terrible weather on the roof of this tall building kept things pretty interesting, but in the end, Nythera prevailed, and with the help of gravity and a cobblestone street, she made sure Thane wouldn't be killing anyone again. Today, though, we need to look for his body, right? Plus, we have a couple of corrupt guards to take to the mayor's office and set things straight. As long as people believe our story along the way, no problem. They'll believe our story, right? Right? Okay, Jason, it's all yours.
Let's do that thing where we go around the table and introduce ourselves. I'm Jason. I'm the Dungeon Master. Going around this table thing. What the fuck was I thinking? Hold on a second. I was just, I was literally about to just like start riffing and doing. It's like, let's go around and see who's in the audience. And it's like same people, guys. I quit. Starting with Jasper.
Oh my god.
That's episode 40. That's how we're opening episode 40.
It, really?
Man. Cut this, Jasper. Like, don't put this in the recap. My sudden stroke.
Well, with all of that in mind, and despite all of that, I'm Jasper. He, him. I play Ruby Pettigrew, the half-orc, Gearslinger, adept.
And Ian.
In spite of it all, I am still Ian, he, him, any, and I play Chimera, the Tiefling Warlock.
And Susan.
For the spite of it all, I am Susan Spenader, she, her. I'll be playing Nythera Rhyelith, the Elven Assassin Rogue.
And last, and certainly not least, Jamieson.
With a can of Sprite. My name is Jamieson. I am currently in a church. I play Logrhyn. He's a dwarven marshal.
You want me to add a little reverb to your voice, like a nice little cathedral?
Yeah,
like,
Some hymns
Just
in
a
the
little
background.
music too.
I ducked me in
just
for
for
me.
the
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay in here.
Yeah. Well, okay. It's all uphill from here for me. So we have some mechanics things to talk about, and I wanted to, because God knows we did not indulge enough before the episode. I wanted to talk to you guys a bit. So there are 4 tiers in D&D. Right now, you guys are on tier 2, level 5 up to I think it's 11 is tier 2. And we're reaching a point where you guys are definitely, you're well equipped. You have a ton of different abilities and skills that layer over each other. I talked about this briefly in the basement. And you have up to 4 people plus 2 followers so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be utilizing some of A5E's other rules, which I do not include in tier 1 for the most part, because level 1, 2, and 3, they're lethal enough. We don't need to. So this isn't about lethality. It's about realism, but in a fun way. I'm not going to be keeping track of spell components and stuff like that. I find that to be tedious. I will be keeping track of things like rations and strife and fatigue and things like that. Yes, it'll come up slowly but surely. And it won't be something so overwhelming that it's soul crushing. It's just like, oh, wow, okay, let's think about that before, But I also don't want to put you guys through 3 or 4 fights a day, because that's the divide. If you remember, we did that, back then, and that was not well liked by you guys. So
I have a question about mechanics then. We have had quite a few fights. How close are we to leveling?
Oh.
That was on the docket, Susan.
I'm jumping ahead, I guess.
You know what? I will say this. You guys never ask me. It's like, did we level? You have never done that, but you're very, very close. Last I checked, you were almost 4,000 away, but that last fight was obviously a pretty big deal. So we're very, very close. Might even level up today. We'll see.
Dun, dun, dun.
Jamieson, let's talk followers. A5E has a whole mechanic for followers. Obviously, it's a part of your class. Do you want to hear about it? Because
I want, yes. Give.
You've been very patient, by the way, because I think you unlocked that thing at level 5.
Yeah, I unlocked that shit with the dwarves up in the mountain. I asked them if they wanted to hang out. They didn't want to hang out. I asked the quick bolts if they wanted to hang out. We had to fucking kill one of them. I asked
which one though?
Mike.
So depending on the wording of your talent, you may have to pay your followers. I don't know. I'm just saying. So the mechanic is you can hire a number of followers based on the tier you are, right? So you don't want an Ash Ketchum scenario where you guys get a Charizard in your party and it doesn't respect you. So at level 1, you can't just go drop 5,000 gold and hire somebody to fight all your fights. But you can hire inexperienced, seasoned, or expert people, and they come in all flavors and shapes. You would think they're just like fighters and stuff, but you can have apothecaries, bodyguards, cooks, diviners, footpads, healers, interpreters, minstrels, porters, smiths, sages, squires, teamsters, which the Jersey in me does want to see some teamsters.
Sure.
I'd love to. And torchbearers. And they come with their own personalities, quirks, and backgrounds.
And torturers.
And maybe.
I mean, I heard the word healer, and I think that our party composition is desperate.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm leaning. But, So I will tell you that my class says beginning at 5th level, hang on. At 5th level, you gain 1 inexperienced follower. It does not say higher.
Okay.
I think it's more of an internship.
Yeah. So, they're inexperienced. So it is based on level. So you just get an inexperienced. So you're saving 500 gold. And I think it's 500 gold a week or month or something like that. But you just get one, which is amazing. So
I like it because it says when one of your followers dies, after 1 month, you receive word that your replacement is ready to join you.
Oh my God!
So I've got a AA farm system going. I'm training them up.
Oh yeah. So, a healer is able to tend to wounds. That's the only description for it. Inexperienced. Once per day, the healer restores 1d8 plus 2 hit points. And it doesn't say they're inexperienced, man. Like they're basically just a walking healing potion. Like you just look so disappointed. Like you're just like, oh.
That's not even a person. Like a person can at least make medicine checks. Like what is that?
It does say when they die, so like, you can't expect them to be like they're not even as good as the kids, man.
I'm just trying to understand how that works out in like a role play aspect. Like, how do you play somebody who's like, sorry, man, I used my one thing. Like, you can't even use a bandage. I don't know. So
I would imagine. So I would imagine this is someone with no magical inclination. They have to run up. They're field medics, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Like. Yeah, so it's like you scream medic and they're like, because they don't fight. That's all they do. So
maybe
they're just doing chest compressions.
We can
and shit,
literally
right?
just buy potions if that's the case. Maybe we have to go with it.
Well, there's other things to do. Yeah. Like there's cooks and stuff too. Like, look.
Actually, a cook wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay, let's do that. You know what? I'm just going to read the descriptions are very short, as you can see. I'm going to read them for you. Apothecary. Known for assorted tonics and serums, apothecaries are sometimes mistaken for alchemists, but their services are purely medicinal. Inexperience. Once per day, an ally treated by the apothecary can make a new saving throw against a poison or disease. Damn. That is inexperienced. That is... One person gets to re-roll a saving throw once, only against a poison or disease. Bodyguard. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. A bodyguard is tasked with keeping you alive. Inexperienced. Once only. When you would be reduced to 0 hit points, the bodyguard takes the damage instead. The bodyguard is killed in the process.
That's pretty good, actually. That's not bad.
Yeah.
For that gig,
but that's a 1 month cooldown. Also, I have to wait a month for the next guy.
You may want to revisit this whole follower thing for.
I didn't do that. This is.
Oh no, I'm looking at Jamieson.
No, so all right, Jason, can I make you a deal?
Oh.
Can we gut this and change everything?
Can we fucking not do this? No. So this would be my proposal. If we can find somebody in character through roleplay who will follow us,
yeah,
can that be my follower? Like, he doesn't have to have a fucking mechanic. Can it just be an inexperienced NPC that is just an assistant of some kind?
I mean, I'm fine. So look, as you level, they're going to level too.
Yeah, at 10th level is the next time he moves up from. I either get 2 inexperienced followers or my inexperienced follower becomes experienced.
It takes them 5 levels to learn how to give you 2 potions.
This is not the draw of the martial class, it turns out.
Maybe subconsciously I was just trying not to bum you out, so I waited a whole level to like.
I don't understand how. I actually never read the mechanic. This is crazy.
It's pretty cool. It's on page 372. Okay, let's burn through these because one of them has to be like, oh, okay. A cook. Preparing meals over a campfire is an entirely different skill set than cooking in a kitchen. Warm meals are a luxury many adventurers forego, but consuming only preserved rations can lead to ill health. Can it? Is there a mechanic for you guys getting sick off of eating rations?
Nope.
Inexperienced.
Definitely not.
Once per day, when you take a short rest and expend a hit die, you heal for 1 additional hit die. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I mean,
you get some bad hit die rolls, a couple of 1s and 2s in there, you get an extra one. That's not bad. Okay. A diviner, whether drawn to adventure by fate and prophecy, unusual circumstances, or coin for promoting their faith, a diviner brings a torch of the beyond with them. Inexperienced, once per day, the diviner casts a cantrip or first level spell from the cleric spell list on any ally of their choosing. Oh, that doesn't do. I was thinking more fortune teller, right? Like footpad. A footpad is a low level thief. Inexperienced, once per day, when in a crowded area, you are able to gain 5 gold per footpad as they mingle in the crowd.
We could sell the footpad for more than that.
Honestly, yeah.
And we get a new one the next month.
I've read ahead a little bit, and I have two that I think would actually be helpful.
Okay, please.
The first is the porter. They can carry supplies. Logrhyn stuff is heavy. A porter would be good.
That's true.
A inexperienced porter can carry 10 supply, whatever that is. What is a supply? Like, is that a unit of measurement?
Okay. I need to read that, but that may mean like 10 arrows, like you know what I mean? Like 10 stacks of arrows or something like that. I need to read exactly what a supply costs, like what that is. Actually, hold on. I'll do that now. Give me the other one.
The other one is a minstrel.
Jesus.
Equally adept at performing songs and telling tales, minstrels entertain during long travels and recount adventurous heroic deeds. Once per day, you gain advantage on a charisma check.
Oh,
that's actually not bad.
Good.
That's not bad.
Our own dandelion.
Now, is it
toss a coin to your witch?
There was something in Frostbourne that I think we squandered, and that is Grimble, because Grimble
seems outright useful now.
Is actually pretty useful compared to some.
Grimble was more useful than most of these followers. I will.
Yes.
I would be so fucking mad if I door dashed for 500 gold someone and they're like, hey, 1 potion, like 1 potion's worth of. Yeah.
You just got to whack. Oh. And then he goes back to just staring into the clouds during this fight we're having.
You have to tilt his head down so he doesn't like breathe in the rain. Like,
oh no.
Oh, so shit. It's worse. So a supply isn't even items in your inventory other than food and water. That's all they can carry is food and water.
Fuck this. Can I get an NPC? Like, what is going on? Can I just talk somebody into joining us? Honestly, I will forego the followers system as it is written if I can just talk somebody into like coming along to help us.
I mean,
look,
we've met quite a few people who have hung out with us for quite some time. So you basically had like 8 followers for a while.
Can I just keep Baz? Let's just do that, right? Like,
the 8-year-old.
I feel like my want to yes end has you guys with +2 weapons, 4 followers, and a fucking car. So like maybe I yes end a little too hard.
We keep trying to not have those kids be followers. They keep following.
That's fair.
Yes.
That's fair. Like kids, you know.
We've been working very hard.
They're more useful than fucking.
I know. Yeah. Now I'm rethinking Chet. Suddenly he looks really good.
Chet can learn way faster than a torchbearer or like.
Torchbearer only comes as inexperienced. That's all they do ever.
Wait, really?
He never levels up. Yeah, that's it.
What would you do?
I guess you can only hold a flashlight so good, right? Like if I working with my dad when I was a kid as any like
in a party full of people with dark vision.
Yeah.
Fucking it up for us, actually.
Teamsters, sometimes called pack handlers, Teamsters load and unload I guess they'd unload and unload the car. He'd take the groceries in. That is all they do.
A chauffeur.
Awesome.
Actually, a chauffeur.
They can live in the gear heart and just
hang out with Jesse all the time.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, how about we put a pin in this and circle back around? We'll figure something out. But honestly, now I want you to pick one just for the bit. I think it'd be hilarious to have someone, because then we get to roll for personalities and they get quirks. So
Roll
he
a
might
D12.
be like you might get a dickhead who is also useless, and that's kind of funny.
All right, I'm gonna roll on the chart as for a hypothetical
Yeah,
one. Then we got to move on because
explain.
it's late. But
I know.
I want to do it. All right, I got to roll a
Fascinated by
D8 for their personality.
Well, that's
One.
Yeah.
Eager,
Oh.
always strives to please the employer. I love it. All right, I'm keeping it.
Eager's good.
Quirk, D20. 12.
12.
Taps their fingers on walls and furniture. Nope, not doing it. Never mind. What the hell is that?
That means they're going to set off a lot of traps someday.
Background motivation.
4.
Loves gold and sees adventuring as a quick way to make money.
I mean, if you're making 500 gold a week or whatever the fuck it's
for
supposed to
one
be.
potion a
it's
day,
once.
you're not getting a cut. Are you kidding me? Anyway, all right. Well,
Oh man.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will I am now very interested in the system. Like, it's so weird. Okay, well, anyway, heavy stuff. After Thane falls off this roof, you are taking these 2 guards into custody, is what I am understanding, and you are shackling them now. You guys got manacles or something, right?
Mhm.
Someone's got
yeah.
handcuffs.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we
Got
ask
'em.
about that?
Nope.
Oh,
Not one of
all right.
us is surprised by it.
Yeah.
It's like,
not at all.
So, are you taking them right to custody? Are you so you got to travel back down here, and I'm cutting out a lot of the faffing about, right? It's going to take you guys a couple of minutes to climb back down. I imagine you want to see a body.
Yeah. For canon purposes, really quickly, Nythera had a weapon malfunction and clatter onto the roof at some point.
I
want to
would
make
not
sure.
take away a weapon due to that silliness.
I'm just making
On
sure
the
Ruby,
roof.
because that was pointed out. Ruby did like, "Hey, here's your thing," by the way, kind of a thing.
Yeah, I would never be a dick.
I didn't. I
I
wanted
will
to make
give
sure.
you a follower though.
Oh God, please don't. I do not want.
What a
Now
weird
we're gonna
system.
feed
It's
it.
such a punishment.
It's
We're just
a sandbag.
falling off the
Feed and
sky.
water this follower.
Why is he following us, Logrhyn?
Okay, going back to this real
'Cause
quick.
he's a
How many of
follower.
these do you get?
You get one every 5 levels. So
Do they always start inexperienced?
no, so either I get a new and experienced one, or I level up one of the ones I have.
Oh my God, that's so much worse. Okay, got it.
No, it's
Mhm.
terrible.
So by the end, you could have a team of
Terrible
fucking idiots.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, I could have
Just
4
terrible.
useless
Just-
people.
Well, you can have 4 bodyguards to not, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
just keep,
Why not
just
just demon
keep-
shields?
Keep getting them, and then just send them to the fort, and you'll have a whole team.
Yeah.
all of them will trip and die before they get to the fort.
I
Like,
mean-
there is no way.
Lemmings.
I would just love to see how you justify it. In Therian world, they have to have fully fleshed out backstories and like have
Yes.
to exist. Why are they just carry a torch? How did that become this guy's life?
I would go with these personalities, right? But like, first of all, this person has to be monumentally stupid to think that this is a get rich quick scheme. Like, looking at you guys,
I mean,
even
we're pretty
the
rich,
kids are more.
actually.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but like, I mean, all of you have your fair share of scars and stuff. Like, nothing about your life screams super easy. even the kids are more rough and tumble than whoever this guy would be holding, or gal. I don't know. But like, it's 2026. Gals could be useless too, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait.
Equality.
We did it, boys.
All right.
But
we got 2 guards in custody.
Guards in custody. But Nythera would quickly Logrhyn would probably say we gotta lock them up, make sure they're secure. Nythera would throw the manacles to Logrhyn and then rush down because she wants to have eyes on Thane's body. He's not dead until she's seen the body, really. So
you didn't start a business just to keep the lights on. You're here to sell more today than yesterday. You're here to win. Lucky for you, Shopify built the best converting checkout on the planet. Like the just one tapping, ridiculously fast acting, sky-high sales stacking, champion of checkouts. That's the good stuff right there. So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify. Start your free trial today at shopify.com/win.
I was thinking about this a lot. Susan, I want you to roll a d20, and as long as you don't roll a 1, there's a body.
I'm going to send you so many messages.
Wait, threats?
The gravest of threats. They're just messages.
Don't be fooled by the voice. She is violent.
Okay. Not a 1. Not a 1.
Not a 1.
Oh, so close.
Ooh, that's a 3.
That is a 3.
There are 3 bodies.
Okay. Yeah. But which one is the real Thane?
Mm-hmm. I stabbed them all.
You got. So you're just. So 1, do you get any healing or anything? Because you were kind of holding your guts in a little bit.
She has another healing potion that she downs as she's running down.
Okay. Make sure and take it out of your inventory. See if you guys had a healer.
I'm down to 0.
Take him out of my inventory.
So there is a crowd forming, and you kind of have to push past some people as you make your way out here. You are covered in blood and looking pretty damn rough, and you're going to push people aside, and you can imagine what like a 70-foot fall does to a body. So he's kind of chunked up. His head is just it's mostly kind of bloomed outward. There is a large blood pile kind of seeping into the cobblestone, and there is no doubt in your mind he is dead, 100% dead. Now, can I get you to roll one more d20 for me, please?
Okay. Seven.
Okay. So, someone's already ringing a bell to get guards to come over here, right? And it's only going to be a couple of seconds before they arrive. This is a big deal. So you are going to get guards, not paladins, based on where you are and that number. So you're going to get a few guards running up to like, all right, one side. They're moving people, and they come up and see, Thane just like splattered. It's like, and of course, if you're still standing there, who else are they going to look at? You're covered in blood. You're obviously, someone who knows what they're doing. Like you're dressed for it anyway. How do you handle that? Because they're going to have questions if you don't say anything.
Yeah, as they're running up, Nythera is going to be like, yes, over here. Help me secure the area. We have to make all these civilians step away from the body. Stop ogling. This isn't a show.
It is absolutely a show. That is the old Irish cop. Go along, folks. Nothing to see here. There's a lot to see here. So there's people like out their windows kind of like gawking, like this is the most exciting thing to happen today. Yesterday was more exciting, but
yeah, and then like Nythera will get closer to one of them, whoever gets close enough, and she's gonna be like, okay, we have to take this to Mayor Hale, but first we have to secure the scene. Help me get the civilians away from the body so we can explain this to the mayor and let him know what happened. Just having this air of authority, like I'm meant to be here.
You know what? Give me a persuasion check.
I can do deception.
I'm sorry. Well, you're not.
Because I'm not meant to be here.
Well, yeah, but like you're not trying to leave, and you're not saying you didn't do anything. You're just saying, so like you're asking them to do stuff for you. You're persuading. Like, I know that's not your thing.
Okay, how should I lie? I'm in charge of this investigation. Mayor Hill has me on the scene.
Stop it.
No, like my deception, I have a D6 expertise. Persuasion, I got a minus.
All right. If you're going to outright lie, you should have waited for a chimera, but fine.
Heck no, I'm actually good at this.
Okay. All right. I canonically think you're going to roll a 1 now because you're yeah. But you know what?
We'll see.
Let's see how they react. Please give me a deception.
Okay.
You rolled a 2 and a 3.
But do you see how those pluses? I got +6.
I know. This is 7 total. I canonically think you would have rolled a crit the other way. If you just didn't fight me. I don't know why no one trusts me, but whatever. It's fine.
No, I did worse.
Okay, fine. You're right. That did suck. She rolled a persuasion, and that's a 2. Well, we're gonna go with a 7. Ma'am, you're gonna have to come with us, and they have manacles out. They want to handcuff you. Please turn around. We're gonna have to ask you some questions, and we're gonna take you downtown. But there is no way you're not coming with us. You're absolutely coated in blood.
Of course I'm coming with you. We have to take him to the mayor's office.
I mean,
my group is securing the other 2 offenders upstairs if you want to go get them as well.
Are they alive or are they?
Yes.
All right. Okay. The guard's going to get a little sassy. It's like, sorry, I mean, like he's going to point to the splattered remains. It's like, well, I don't know. Like you look like you went to a Gallagher concert, like, but something for Gen Z. And okay, are you going to let them handcuff you?
Probably not.
All right. Okay. Ma'am, we need to handcuff you. If you're going to resist, there's going to be a problem here. We're trying to, and you get you get the distinct impression he's talking to an elderly woman in his, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, ma'am, like, grandma, you're coated in blood. Like, it's, you know what I mean?
So you're arresting without a warrant, just on suspicion. You see an injured woman and you assume that she needs to be arrested instead of needing help?
No one said we weren't going to help you.
You're just going to arrest me.
I think we have probable cause, ma'am.
Am I resisting at all? Have I run away? Have I taken anything from the body? I'm standing here calmly waiting for us to go to the mayor's office because there has been a murder.
We are well aware that there has been a murder. And he's just gonna like, give me a moment, and just he's gonna like tap one of the other guards, like, please watch her. Do not let her go. Just, and he's gonna kind of go confer with like his partner. And then she is going to come back because he thinks it's like, maybe you want a female officer arresting you. I don't know. I don't know, but I also don't want to deal with you. So I'm going to have the rookie come do that. Like, so she's going to kind of wander over, but much less authority. Ma'am, I've been asked to take you into custody. You will be treated, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. It's a precautionary measure in case you did stab this man several times and then throw him off a roof.
Yeah, I'm coming with you, but I'm not wearing those.
About this time, I think everyone else is going to start pouring out of... So, you're leading these two guards out, right? This is not going to help the situation immediately. So you have two guards in custody. You will not go into custody, and you guys are going to march out. And as soon as this female guard looks, it's like, okay, and she's going to go get the guy. It's just like and he is going to approach the party. It's like, what the hell is the meaning of this?
You the guy in charge here?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay, great. We're going to need to get to the mayor's office. I've got these two in custody, and we're going to need to get that body over there.
Nythera does a shrug, like, what was I just saying?
I don't know how they do things where you come from. The officers usually bring civilians into custody, not the other officers. Do you have any plausible reason for arresting these two men? They're going to try to speak up for themselves, by the way. I'm going to give you a chance to cut them off.
Yeah, he's going to yank on their manacles backwards a little bit so that they can, and he's going to be like, yeah, actually, I don't know how you guys do it here, but where I come from, the guards are usually not hireable for the kidnapping and hostage taking of children. So the way you guys do it isn't real impressive to me. I want to talk to the mayor. And he'll give one of the guys he's holding a shake, be like, do you want to tell him about how you took dirty money to kidnap a child? Or do we want to just air it all out once we get there?
They're going to be like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about, but you need to, there's going to be a lot of over talk, right? Imagine 5 or 6 people talking. But very reluctantly, Aura's going to approach this officer. It's like, I just want to be alone. I don't want any of this, but...
Shouldn't have gotten out of bed today.
Yeah, it's like, I guess let me have other people perceive me. That's exactly what I want right now, and be a witness. Cool. So she's going to approach this officer and just kind of hands up, just explain the situation calmly, right? And obviously... someone without a bunch of knives and armor is and a teenager is a little disarming. So it's nice to, So he's going to listen to all this and just, all right. If what you're saying is true, this is a major situation. I am going to take all of you to the mayor's office, and we are going to get to the bottom of this, but no one is allowed out of my sight until we sort this out, all right?
Yeah, no, that's what we've been asking for. That's good.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Do you promise?
Look,
that's exactly what we were asking
I don't think I was asking for anything ridiculous. She's covered in blood. I think putting she has 8 knives on her that I can see.
Actually, you can't see any of them.
Okay, I'm sorry.
They all retract or disappear.
She just looks like she's covered in knives.
Look, you look like you got knives on you, lady.
I'm a very bad assassin if I look like that.
Currently, you're coated in blood, so it's I don't know.
So you should help me.
A lot of that blood's
very
hers.
Bad if they don't want to help people.
Mm-hmm.
For fuck's sake, we're going. So okay, he is escorting the lot of you.
Do we get a wagon for Thane's body or something, or do we have to carry his goopy?
you're not carrying anything. This is a city matter now. They're going to, well, it's not an ambulance. The meat wagon, I guess, to come scrape him up. But there's nowhere, like, there's a little urgency, but not like we need to rush him to a hospital emergency. You know what I mean? So,
well, yeah. So, but the only thing about that is like Logryn's reluctant to let him out of our sight because there might be things on his person that would serve as evidence. So he'll straight up say, be like, he's got evidence on him that proves everything we're talking about. So maybe don't, like, should we look at him? He's carrying things that.
And there is, okay. You can tell that this guy's like, if you are fucking lying about this, I will see all of you hanged. However, on the off chance you're telling the truth and there are corrupt guards in the city, I'll kill them myself. Like, you could tell he's taking this very seriously, but dubious. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And Logryn he's matter of fact about it. Like, he's not trying to be flippant toward this guy, but on the other hand, he's like, listen, I could explain this whole thing to you right here and now, but until then, like, that dude's got evidence on him, so don't just burn the body or disappear it or whatever. Like, he's a part of what we're trying to tell you, you know?
Right. Yes. No, he had no intention that this guy's name's Clive, by the way. Clive had no intention of burning the body, or all of this is evidence. And they have people who are going to be investigating the crime scene and everything like that. Probably go up on the roof too. So, all right. They will wait for a cart to get there, but you could tell it's like there's a meter running in his head where he's like, all right, fine. Like, you're absolutely right. If this person committed a crime and they have evidence on them that backs up your story, fine. But thin ice, you know? So they're going to wait about 20 minutes. And they're going to come around with something and kind of, you know, as delicately as possible, shovel this guy onto the back of, you know, this wagon, cover him up. And Clive is not leaving the body or you for an instant.
Hey folks, Jasper here. Sorry to interrupt everything. Listen, we want to connect with you. If you like what we do here, please consider joining our community on our Discord server. And if you want even more, please think about joining the DNR Patreon at patreon.com/DANDR. There you'll get behind-the-scenes looks, bonus games, Patreon groups with Jason and Bree at higher tiers, and so much more. There's even some big surprises coming down the path. Links to our Discord and Patreon in the show description. Now, just a couple of words from our sponsors, and then back to the show.
He is very... Yes, it was also a bad lie. Like, it's like, that sounds super fishy too. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things.
It's a very suspicious thing to walk up on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Well, you see, officer,
a murder.
he was the bad one.
Yeah.
I know there are 6 of us, and we have arrested your officers and killed a man. But, you know what I mean?
And
it's a
I'm
tough thing to...
covered in blood. But
yes,
listen to me.
But he is in pieces, so he's a little worse off than you. You know, it's like, I don't know, put the skull in a bag. Like, let's just kind of keep it together. And you guys are going to ride up. So the mayor's place is in the center of the city, and it is this very large kind of estate house, but it is divided into sections, and there are people working all over. So it isn't like a plush villa. It is like a city center where all the organs are firing out, you know, and there are people communicating with the paladins, both sides. There are people, you know, communicating with the guards. There are people, there are Minotaur all over too. So there's a ton of, like, they're kind of avoiding them. It's like, just...
This is the first thing that Logryn's heard of the Minotaur, by the way. Right. So he's
good.
So he looks. He's like, "Oh, they got my message. Good. Okay, cool." Yeah. First good thing that's happened today.
Yeah, Ruby will, as soon as she sees the Minotaurs, she'll smack Logryn. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you, there's a whole army of Minotaur in the city. It's obviously there. Right?
Thank you, Ruby. That's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, that was like a day or two ago.
Yesterday. You remember the 22nd, right? Longest day of our lives. It happened somewhere in there. So these Minotaur are guests, and they're dealing with their leader, but because they're kind of a military force, they're also, it's like, all right, don't leave this area, please. Let's try to, and they have a murder investigation going. Like, it's very choked up right now. So they are leading you in, and they're immediately going to, they're going to put you as close to the mayor as possible, and then seeing, it's like, all right, please sit here. Actually, no, I'm going to send someone else to see if the mayor is available. I'm staying here. I am not leaving at this point. And he sits across from you. There are chairs and everything. And he sits across from you, and it's almost like grabbing a magazine. It's like I'm here. I'm in it for the long haul.
All right, I'm gonna insight check this guy, because he seems like he's on the up and up. But if I know cops, if a couple of them are corrupt, there's no way they're the only ones. So I want to know. I want to insight check this dude and see if he seems like he's one of the good ones.
We'll talk about that. All right.
That's a 17.
17's good. That's a 17. All right, let's talk about that.
So the whole time he's like got the magazine, Logryn's just like across from him, like arms folded, just kind of like mean mugging at him, just trying to figure him out,
You could tell he's not even paying attention to it. It's like,
it's fine.
Yeah, this is like a bridal catalog. I don't fucking care. Like, he's just like, you know what I mean? He's
He's got to have his hands busy.
So, corrupt guards are a thing that happens. Any person is foulable, right? And we've dealt with corrupt systems on the show and in the world before. I cannot help the real world. Any possible reflection you might see in Nythera, I cannot help. However, I do not believe in things that are as blanket as like ACAB, like all cops fucking suck. It's like, no, they're people just doing their job, and it fucking sucks that they're corrupt cops, whatever. So in the world, it's not as simple as all of this group of paladins are evil, all these vampires, so I try to keep things a bit more nuanced. But so insight wise, this person seems as upset as you are at the possibility that you're right. He can't personally vouch for every guard in the city, but so they escorted those guards to a separate room to question them. They're gonna lie their ass off, right? I'm gonna roll for that, and we'll go back and forth, but they're also gonna search Thane's body, and like that, like Clive would have found it. It's like, look, I can vouch for this person. I know this person, and it will not go outside of that. So he's trying to assure you, if there is some corruption, I want to get to the bottom of it. It means, like, whether this happened, to you or not today, I would want that, he's trying to express to you in a heartfelt manner. It's like, no. If you're right, this is a fucking problem, and we need to get to the bottom of it. So that's, I think up and up would be what you'd get from this.
Okay. Yeah. So he doesn't give him a hard time. Like, now that he seems to at least be willing to carry out the investigation instead of just arresting us, then Logryn's pretty compliant with him,
Nythera will lean over to Logryn and say, does he look like follower material?
You get to a point and they all kind of do, or really.
Around 5th level.
He looks at one of the Minotaur in the area. Hey, you want a job? You carry a torch. It's fast money.
Everyone gets rich all the time, forever.
I don't have a torch bearer because he's gone. He quit. He's got too much money,
Retired.
Yeah.
while you guys are waiting, some little old lady is going to walk up to Nythera specifically. Dear, do you want me to clean you up? I don't know if you know, you're coated in blood.
Oh, yeah, I would love that.
And she'll cast Prestidigitation and but more importantly, do you need to see the nurse? You seem pretty banged up.
I think just a good rest will do me fine. Thank you, though.
She'll notice the scar and everything. It's like, all right, like you know your body, like, and just kind of leave you alone. And after about 35 minutes, an assistant's going to come out and wave all of you into the mayor's office. So there's just like everything about this, for such a big city, everything about this screams functional, but not opulent, right? It's not impressive, really. It's more municipal. Like it's like, yeah, like these are decent doors. They do the job of opening and closing. This desk is fine. Like nothing, you've probably seen shit just with the Durgar. Like you saw, it's like, that's a throne. That is a different form of leadership. So coming in here, there are people kind of like buzzing around, and everybody give me a perception check. Susan, it is not your night so far.
Oh, it's because I got the strife.
Strife, yeah. We gotta rest. We gotta get you guys like a weekend off here.
Seriously.
Yeah. We need a beach episode.
Ooh, 21. Yeah, beach episode would be good. 21 for Ruby.
22 for Chimera.
Logrhyn with a 3. Yeah, I'm making a point to point out rolls we haven't been doing a good job.
Yes.
We got scolded. So Nythera 10, Logrhyn 3, Chimera 22, Ruby 21. So Chimera and Ruby, I would say, Nythera and Logrhyn are walking in, and that like it's a big open room, tons of books and everything, but everything's very scattered. It looks like someone's pulling an all-nighter constantly. There's stacks of parchment everywhere. There are people zipping back and forth, constantly like slapping another big pile of papers in front of this mayor. And Corbin Hale is the mayor of Esterholt, and this dude looks ragged. Like he looks tired, and very thinning hair on top. Looks to be in like his mid to late 50s. Human. He's got a very almost a penguin-esque nose, like very angular features. Kind of a thin head, but like high cheekbones and stuff. And every time someone brings him like another stack of papers, it's like, oh, here's more about that murder investigation. Here's that type of stuff. It's just a like that's it. No words anymore. Like so the guard's going to approach the mayor. Sir, these people wanted to speak with you about possible corruption in the city guard. And for the first time, the mayor's going to stop dead and look up. And he's got like these tiny little spectacles, right? He's very like farsighted. So anything up in front of him, he needs glasses to, but he'll kind of peer over them. What? And Clive will go to speak up again. You. He's pointing to like probably Logrhyn or Nythera. Like they carry the most air about them of like, I know what I do. It's like you look like you could have at least one inexperienced follower. Like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of You look like you get at least a meat shield. You
look like one man per month would dive in front of you to save your life.
That ain't nothing, honestly. That's pretty good.
So yeah, Logrhyn steps forward and he's like, listen, I don't want to, you clearly a busy man. I don't want to waste too much of your time. This is what we know. the monster hunter that you hired was faking it the entire time. He was faking werewolves. He was killing people and blaming it on werewolves, and then posthumously infecting people with lycanthropy. He kidnapped a child. He shot a child. He enlisted guards to help him with at least one of those things. We've got all the evidence, so just tell me what you want.
Oh, and he killed a vampire who was unearthing all of this about him. Just killed him in cold blood because he knew too much.
And that could be proved by a dagger that's in Thane's possession.
And while I was involved, he did destroy public property. There was a fence that's broken kind of out a little bit further outside of town. I partly was involved with that.
Seeing everybody chime in. While she doesn't want to be the center of attention, it's like, it's not nothing. He was going to throw me off a roof. Or it's just like, well, fuck it, we're here.
Yeah, this is the kid that he kidnapped. He held her hostage with your guards' assistance, by the way. Not your guards, but the city guards.
There is the longest pause. You get the feeling he's doing the same thing to you that you did to Clive in the waiting room. Like he's just assessing you, just...
Logrhyn will start over if he waits too long.
If you didn't hear me.
I'd say...
He gets closer.
Yeah, no.
So what I was saying was...
Also, the nature of everyone layering in, he's like, is that it? There are a couple more of you. You, the little tiefling girl, do you have anything? Like, just like looking at this group, just like, you didn't go. All right. Get me some chairs. Like he's going to kind of call out to people, and he's just going to get a bunch of chairs and like just have you take a seat. And he's going to wave Clive over and kind of whisper something in his ear. You guys can give me a perception check if you want to see if you can hear it.
Yes,
Please. I want to hear. But I do not.
I'm napping.
Oh, wait, maybe I do. Hang on. Maybe I do. Never mind. I saw Ruby's 1 and thought that was me.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, shit.
I got a 1. I mean, I ended up with a 7, but yeah, it was a crit fail. What did I hear? I'm going to roll the crit failure table.
Somebody trying to hide a fart.
Over. Yeah.
I would like to point out with my 2, in all my bonuses, I got a 10, which is average. So even when I'm off my game, I'm just average.
I mean, eagle-eyed is what I would, you know what I mean? Like you're definitely.
I mean, listen, I rolled a 4 and I got a 4. That's how it works with Logrhyn. So.
You know what? There's something to be said for that. You don't put on airs. I like that.
Yeah.
Like you should.
Dice is dice.
I don't do math.
We don't modify our dice around here.
Yeah.
Well, Ruby, crit 1. And apparently you have stress blindness.
Right. This is just, I mean, this tracks a little bit. Ruby's in a place. She's cracking jokes about the fence and all of that, but she's probably ready to burst. She went to go, let me just paint a picture for 10 seconds if you'll give me this.
Yeah.
She went to go fix the gear heart.
Character shit? No.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to take over the episode, but she went to go fix the gear heart, and then the next thing she knows, she's chasing somebody. Oh, Chet's there. There's a Minotaurs coming through. There's a parade of Minotaurs. Then Chet's there, and then she is chasing all of a sudden somebody up because Chet gets shot up on the roof, and then she's going through a fence, and then she hears about something that went really bad with Chimera, maybe killed people. I don't really know exactly, but this doesn't sound good. The gear heart was stolen. Like she's holding it in and masking as much as she possibly can. Oh, and then don't forget the roof thing and the whole Thane thing and the whole, his head's a pumpkin on the ground thing. So, okay, she's starting to feel a little bit of that. She thought she was fine. and then just like having some stress,
anxiety,
just like a little bit of a panic attack, but the kind of a panic attack, if you've ever had anything like that, where you're like, am I having a panic attack? Like, I'm here.
You're
I'm
very
listening.
Inwardly focused, right?
Ooh,
like,
but I am not able. Whew, my breath is really weird right now. So she's effectively blind. I know her role was stress blindness. I don't know if she's blind or not, but I know she's probably pretty.
That is literally like,
I think she's pretty activated. Not
you're doing that thing where it's like, what's my pulse? Like you're just, you know what I mean? You're very,
she's like, seriously, is something wrong? Am I sick?
Anybody who's ever had a panic attack like you're not exactly all ears. Like you're pretty in
for sure. Focused. She just thinks she's okay and that something must be going wrong. So she's just kind of really focused on that, but she's not okay.
Chimera's the highest with a 14, and you kind of catch every third word, but you could definitely tell it's something to do with the other cards, and Clive is going to like kind of double time it out of the room. You're gonna guess based on that. It's like, I want those cards questioned now. Like I like if this is true, ooh, he says that he's like, ooh, like So once chairs are pulled up, all right. My name is Corbin. Can I get all of your names, please? He's speaking very deliberately. Like he has put like kind of pushed things aside, and he is just locked eyes on you guys, focused completely.
So yeah, Logrhyn will be like, Logrhyn, Cragborn. That's Nythera, Chimera, Ruby, and the kids are minors, so don't worry about them.
Start from the beginning, please, because what you just described is a crime spree right under our nose, committed by someone we actually paid to clean up a problem which you say doesn't exist.
I was just as surprised as you, honestly. Not really. If you've ever spoken to him, he's really hard to listen to, but he's a con artist. That's what we found out. He's a con artist and a swindler and a fake. So what we learned is that I can't do that voice for too many sentences in a row.
It's too dry outside, damn it. Like
it's February? Are you kidding me? So here's what's going to happen. I know I'll roll like a persuasion for it or something if you want. But basically, Logrhyn will recount like we found him snooping in the beds where those kids were sleeping. We found him, he threw somebody off of a roof onto our carriage and then just happened to confirm that they were lycanthropes after the fact. Nythera has this journal from this murdered vampire who was strung up in downtown. You may remember that, He shot this kid, Chet, directly in the chest for no reason. And then we go into great detail about the hostage situation, because that's the thing that we can corroborate the most, right? Like, Aura was the hostage. These two guards were there, and they clearly, like, Logrhyn even tried to bribe them back. And they were like, no, his money's better. We want to be corrupt is what they said. Word for word, I think.
He kicked a puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just to assist, Nythera will say, and to prove the legitimacy of this journal, he stole a ornamental dagger from Zira after killing him for gathering all this information. So you don't kill someone over false information. You kill them because they're onto something.
This is a lot. This is obviously like a lot. And it's not even about a persuasion check, right? It's like he's willing to hear you out based on, you kind of get the feeling throughout your talk that he wasn't a big fan of Thane.
I like this guy.
Yeah, well, everything you're picking up about this guy is like, all of this is machinery and everyone needs to do their part or this all falls apart and we all die. Like, he's very much, you get the feeling he doesn't sleep much. Like, this is his entire life. There are no pictures of family. There are no, like, you kind of get the, like, this is everything to him. And you telling him that all these crimes and stuff that are that they're linked to this one man. And it's a lot. It's things are rarely that neat, but in the off chance, it's like, I never liked that fucking guy anyway. But he came highly recommended
by himself.
Yeah.
So, you're saying there were never any werewolves?
Despite his best efforts, he actually staged this disgusting thing in the basement of Grizzlebits, and he this horrible thing. He made it look very much like there was a werewolf to lend himself the legitimacy. I think it was the same day that he got the job, so or the day before.
And he's gonna like look through a stack of parchment and then pull something out. It says here the wall was partially knocked down and there were several corpses found in the area. You're saying that he killed everyone in that building?
I can't say for sure, but I know that he was involved. He didn't knock the wall in, I can say that. Somebody drove a carriage right through that wall. That was unrelated, just weirdly coincidental. He puts a hand on Ruby's shoulder.
She's starting to not hyperventilate, but just breathe real deep. She is going to stand up. She's not going to be able to. She's got to move. She's in pacing back and forth mode.
And Hale will kind of clock you, just like, that's weird, but all right. Like,
she'll make a little bit of a gesture, like, I'm cool.
She saw the bodies. It was harrowing.
Hey, Mr. Esterholt, do you have anything to drink? And she's looking around for like a little bar cart or something, like just like a little whiskey thing. She just wants a little shot.
I don't drink personally, but Percy will sort you out. And just kind of pointing over to someone,
She'll go to Percy and just get 2 shots.
You're kind of getting you're kind of getting the feeling this guy is no fun. Like, not a great party hang, but efficient and cares. You know what I mean? Like, you're just super stressed. Percy does look like follower material, by the way.
Yes, for sure. Drinks. Bring a drink.
He would fit into any role.
That's the mayor's follower. He can get 1 drink per fucking week.
Yeah.
All he can do.
He did drink before, and he's like, I can't. He doesn't keep up, and
it's not worth it.
It's not. Yeah, I can't.
What I mean? But
it's not worth it.
I'm tapped out, boss. I can't do it.
They don't even roll over. They're like old cell phone minutes. I can't even get him to pour me 3 drinks in a day if I save it all up. Like, he doesn't. It's just 1. Like, God. Union
laws, man. That's tough.
And I gotta give him 500 gold a week. Like, it's fuck. So he's kind of going over all this. I do need you to roll a deception. Well, okay, you kind of cleaned it up at the end, saying that he was involved in it. The clarifying question. I'm gonna hold off on that. And you're saying he shot a child. Where is this child now?
Yeah, when that happens, she's gonna have the shot. She's gonna bring one over to him and put it in front of him, even if he doesn't drink. Yeah. And
he'll make a point to like push it over just a little bit. Like,
she'll think that he was offering it, so she'll just he just shots it. She shoots it. She said, "Actually, that part I saw firsthand."
Yeah, his name was what's that kid's name? Sorry, I'm out of character.
First of all, his name was, oh, the kid died? Shit, now we got another murder.
Why can't I think of the Chet, thank you. I kept thinking, like, there's been a lot of C names like Clive and Chet and Cliff and all these.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Percy.
Yeah, like it's Percy. Yeah. His name is Chet. He's actually royalty from back west, east.
West. He would fucking hate that you said that, by the way.
Kid's name is Chet. He's royalty from east. He's currently in the Gloaming Quarter healing.
Wait. I'm confused. Was this child a vampire?
No. In fact, no. There was a chance he could be, but we just went ahead and took care. He's fine. He's not a vampire. Not exactly.
The answer to your question is no, he's not a vampire.
Thank you. She takes the other shot.
So okay, like Hale is already. It's like it is. Kind of. It's like I don't know if I'd be getting drunk if I were a witness and everything, but just kind of like that's an internal thought. Like just it's like
she's just trying to calm her nerves right now.
She can do 8. She can do 8, and then she's useless. But right now she's only on 3. She's fine.
She's an experienced follower, veteran drinker. So, and finally, you said that. And he's going to pull more parchment out. Zira. That this was the man responsible for killing him as well.
Yes. And that could be proved by a dagger on Thane Silverfox's body.
Please go ahead.
Well, he was just going to add, and Zira's journal detailing his own investigation into exactly what we're bringing to you now.
Do you have that with you?
Nythera does.
Okay, so yeah, he like that would be. It's like, oh, if there's a journal, it's like, do you have that? And if you hand it over, he'll sit and thumb through it. And this is a guy. He's taking his time going through it, reading each page. So it's like you're watching him read a book, and like this conversation is very much he hit pause because he doesn't like he's taking this very seriously, but at the same time, it's like, just you wait, hold on. He's not a multitasker. You get the impression that he's very focused on one thing at a time. And right about the time Clive comes back into the room, and he has this burlap roll, and he's going to place it on Hale's desk, and he's going to lean over and whisper something, and you guys can see if you overhear it. Little perception check.
Can I lean on my passive for this one?
I think that would be better.
Okay. My passive is 18.
Oh, fuck you. Like, that's cheating. Hold on. No,
Reading lips is my crit 20 bonus.
Nice.
Nothing escapes you.
Oh, shit.
For the next minute, you were able to read lips and understand what they are saying, so long as you know the language the creature is using. What language is that creature using?
It's common.
How pedestrian.
English.
So we're all hyper focused on this.
Yeah. So Chimera 16, Logrhyn 20, Ruby 24, and we're using. So he's going to lean in. Hey, sir.
It's like Patrick Warburton walks in the room.
Yeah. Goose goes poison. So he's going to lean in. We're still questioning the guards, but this is everything that was on Thane's person. I can personally vouch for the man who took everything off. And Hale is going to start unrolling everything. And there are a multitude of weapons and poisons and things like that. And, we're just going to use these perception checks for this. You are going to see that ornate dagger, for one. And you are going to see that little... almost like it's this little like 3-inch claw, like almost, and he had that in his left hand, and he was going to try and hit you with it a couple of times. You remember that, and you're gonna see that laid out. The man I had inspect everything identified that as a werewolf tooth. And that does lend credence to he was infecting people with, like, you could have it as a trophy. The hand grip attached to it kind of takes away from that. And the ornate dagger and Zira's journal. And, it's looking bad. Like, unless you guys are masterminds, it's looking real bad.
Nythera will lean over and point out the inscription on the dagger that says to Zira from Britannia Moonshadow. Right there.
So, okay. Within Theria. That's like one of you having a personalized gun handed to you by Abraham Lincoln. It's a big fucking deal, and also weird, and also it's a conversation starter. Mostly, huh? And what? And so
that's why it piqued Nythera's interest so much.
It's like, so wait a second, like what? How? Yeah. So there's a lot to this, and it's like, okay, I think he killed a saint too. Like he might have been shit. This is going to set us back, there's kind of a head in hands moment. Like, fuck. All right. I would like to personally apologize for what you've had to go through. Especially this young lady here. And he's going to look to Aura. And ma'am, you look like you've been through the ringer as well. Not coated in blood anymore, so that's pretty cool, but
just haggard. 2 levels of strife.
Yeah. I would like to have you stay as guests, personal guests of mine here overnight. While we get to the bottom of this, we will be questioning these guards all night until we get some concrete answers.
There is a matter of a child that was shot in the chest that I would like to make sure he's all right.
We do have some business in the Gloaming District.
If you would kindly give me 24 hours, I'll send for the child. I have 1 or 2 strings left to pull in the Gloaming Quarter, but I'm not incredibly popular there at the moment. You can see why.
If I could make a suggestion, perhaps next time you conduct an investigation when a vampire is found murdered in your town square. I think that would go a long way with them.
I was having that looked into, but I didn't want a public investigation.
Well, the fact that it wasn't public, I think, was your problem, because they are pretty upset over there.
They need some justice.
Just a little bit of advice.
So he will just kind of discuss, yeah, I didn't want, we already had a werewolf problem. I didn't want there to be a straight up murder that, I didn't want to publicize it. But there's going to be just a moment of, you're right. I'm going to reach out to them personally, but if you'd give me 24 hours to sort some of this mess out, I'll gladly send you on your way, and I'll do what I can to make it up to you.
On that note, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, he's just going to motion like, please.
What have you been talking to all these Minotaur about? Did they come to see you?
Yeah, he's a fresh wave of it's just gonna close her face.
We are watching this man age in real time.
I was 23 when I got this job.
It's been 2 days.
This is some sort of military campaign they're embarking on. They want support. I have yet to sit down with their leader, but I've just tried to keep them in food and drink until I can sort some things out.
If I could get rid of that problem for you, would you consider that a bit of a favor?
He has been burned recently by people doing him favors, but he's just there's going to be a look of like that's too juicy and offer. It's like, how?
Well, this is all assuming that you're not planning on going on any military campaigns with the Minotaur army.
No, not really. We have enough problems governing our own.
Okay. So you need somebody to
de-escalate.
Yeah, we need them to leave peacefully without a fight. I can do that for you.
And what would you like in return? Kind of waiting for it's like, all right, let's hear it.
You're already doing it. I'm glad that you're taking this as seriously as you are. As long as you continue on this path, I think we can consider ourselves even.
There's another 10-second pause. Like, are you fucking with me? Because, like, that's not how things usually work in the city. He is dealing with a perpetual book of when you give a mouse a cookie, and he's constantly trying to make everyone happy by sometimes making someone else unhappy and shit. So,
also,
like,
1 million gold.
Yeah. There it is. Better. That comforts me. I'm being fucked. I'm okay. Good.
Well, actually,
the shoe's got to drop.
Some silver would be nice.
Oh.
Are you
material?
Are you asking for silver?
Yeah. Yes.
How much silver?
Enough for us.
You understand it's a precious resource.
Oh,
for defense, yes. You understand.
Mm-hmm.
We understand that there aren't any werewolves here, but Chimera was attacked by a werewolf outside of the city like 2 days ago. Outside of the city. It didn't come in. It ran into the woods.
Yeah.
Oh, its head was on fire. It was
on fire.
Pretty terrible, but pretty funny at the same time.
The second you say it was outside the city, he just like, nah, I don't fucking care. Like, just like instantly.
That's exactly what I was hoping
problem.
for.
Like,
yeah. Exactly what I was hoping for.
Yeah, no, it's like that. That sounds shitty for whoever has to deal with that. That sucks.
I want to make it clear that is somebody else's problem. We don't want it to be our problem, so silver would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll try and pull some strings. It is not a lot of silver mining going on these days, so it's kind of a Guys, I think that's a good time for us to stop for the night. And what I want to do is episode 41. I want to hit the ground running with just a big bad marathon session. We have a lot of stuff to tie up, and we got to get you guys back on the road.
I keep rewriting my list of all the things and all the threads, and I'm trying to solidify it.
There's a lot of stuff, and I didn't think you guys could do it. Congratulations. Not to doubt it's just a lot. You've tied up a lot of threads here. Thane was the bind that kind of goes through everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but that's massive. Basically, all you got to do is, if you wanted to, you could deal with the Gloaming Quarter. You can deal with, obviously Chet. But this is great. It's fantastic. Congrats.
Phew. Wow, the 23rd has been the best day ever.
Yeah.
22nd was the worst day ever.
Can we just sleep on the 24th?
Honestly, if you're already here, it's like, look, they're putting you up. You don't have to pay. Just sleep. Just like get in 3 long rests back to back.
Can't do it.